Hello, friends. Welcome back. So let's review a couple of questions people were asking. I think they were great questions. Definitely, you can reach us at 369forecast at gmail.com. We have been here for a while, and we plan to be here for next 100 years at least. So here's the plan. The plan is to discuss again, going back into the modality of laws of vibration. What that means is everything is in the state of vibration. Nothing is static. Even the objects which looks like big stones and mountains and billions of pounds of structures, everything is in some state of vibration, and there's a lot of impact on the vibration as seen through music, which generates the waves, as seen through atomic structures, the periodic tables, right? They all have their atomic mass and their corresponding vibrations. So does the stock market. This is the consciousness vibrating using the consciousness of all the traders, which come together to challenge the monster. Some win, some lose. The market is unbiased. It is our responsibility to look at nature, respect the nature, and get in sync with nature. And it goes with various names. The name which we like to see and discuss is the law of vibration. And what again we have mentioned few times, that this is a 2D representation of 4D tensor space, which is projected down in 2D. So sometimes we lose the vibration because it is still unfolding in 4D to 3D, and we're looking at 2D, which looks like the cycle is complete, and sometimes it is not. But if you do enough evidence combined together, we can see some evidence. That is the reason the question was, how do we know is going to be adding or subtracting, what's going to happen today? And that question is very challenging. That's why we always promote 369, because that is the magnetic energy of the electric field which controls the path of the electrical vibrations. That is as simple as I can explain. So going back to the agenda at hand, Sunday open. What we do, we just drop our tool and we plot it where you want to plot it. So now Sunday open, we keep it easy so people can take advantage of it when we post these levels. But if you get into pro trading and private coaching, then we get into much deeper structures, right? Then you know how we can do a lot more complex things in much simplified way, just with 1-2 clicks. If you know this small vibration, you can predict all things. If you know one single dot opening print, you can predict all things. The approach is very different, and it only comes from the observation of law of nature. Why I keep saying that? Because there are 9 numbers and there are 8 jumps between the numbers. And numbers, whole numbers, energy has no fraction. Energy has only whole numbers. It doubles. You can add, you can subtract. Fraction part doesn't work because there's no fractions in the universe based on our 3D understanding of the universe. So that is why when you ask a question with 100% accuracy, will it go to certain, shall I add only or shall I subtract? It's hard to say. But we know for sure that 369 is a safe bet. At the same time, we also have seen through decades of research, right? that it is as simple as, once you find those vibration points, that it is simply adding and subtracting, and sometimes it is dividing. So that part is still, there's a master formula which no one knows except the creator of the universe. That is not exposed to anyone. So you have to be a little bit detective. The couple of problems we're dealing with, 4D space projected in 2D, we don't know the master formula. No one does. So that is why it's very hard to say that, hey, today is going to be 7 minus 6 or 7 plus 6 or 2 plus 4. All right. Having put that into context, truth, context, right? That's the key. There may be some masters who know much more than what we are exposing, because there's no limit, and anybody can do this if you get in tune with the universe. There's no secrets. This is just pure loving observations. All right. So having said that, let's discover this again together. Looking at the bottom, what do you see? We see 6. 2 plus 4 is 6. So we know that high probability is that market is going to 6. And market is sitting right here at 1. And 6 is right there. Right here. So if you takes 2 plus 4 is 6, this is the attraction for the day. And also do 7 minus 6, this is 1. So market opened here. It did not penetrate beyond. Now 6 can also unfold as 3 and 3. It could have gone to 3 and come back to 3. These are the challenging scenarios. It went to 1, which is like a baseline starting point, went straight to 6. It could have gone to 3 and 3. Why 3? Because remember, energy of 6, you can double it. So 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 is 2 plus 1 is 3. So it is still 3. So if you do a half of that, 6 divided by 2 is 3. So 3 can unfold. 6 can unfold, and 6 can unfold at 3 plus 3 also. And this week it has been just flat 4, flat 5, flat 6 so far. So 7 minus 6 is 1, so it went to 1, and we had this projection because of the waves. Perfect, right? Then the other wave projections, which is a thing, you already got that. So that is how it is. Now if you do the year is 2024 is 8, right? If you add year to the month, 8 plus 7, 15, 5 plus 1 is 6. The date is 2 plus 4 is 6. So 6 is showing as internally the magnetic number from that Sunday open, because the math behind this is aligned effectively. And the math is little out there, let's put it that way, politely, right? That's why these things work. It is not using any partial differential equations or any complex integration or any conversions and any of those typical indicators. This is looking at pure time unfolding and representing itself through price. So that is the real answer, that it can unfold even though the energy is very aligned. So what we do as a trader, now you have to be a trader as well, right? You have to be a trader. You need to have other sophisticated tools to help you out. And that's how we do it, right? So all right, so that's how it is. So you have to look at other vibrations and things like that. And this one is just the moon wobbles going from the low, right? So same thing. And then we have other projections. Let me show that. This is the composite energies, which is saying, these are the times you should return, but it doesn't tell you the direction. So these are the direction maps. See that? So there is going to be some high at 9 o'clock onwards, and then you can just take a short bias. It's very clearly posted. So the same thing as this one is saying, right? This is saying, okay, hey, after market opens, so it is going up. But overall, the market is showing in the morning, it is just heading down. So depending on when you want to trade it. So the two of the biases are going short. One is is sideways versus short into like long and then short later on. So you are looking at a building and evidence factory, right? What is going on? And then you have this composite energy. Then you have this normalized, denormalized, detrend energy. And then you have this timing going on. So when you see these things, okay, now you're putting a story together. That's the whole thing. It's like a chess game. It's telling us, okay, short is the bias. It's not giving us the direction. I didn't plot all things, but if you can see, it is vibrating. It's vibrating, vibrating. This is 15-minute chart. Yeah, there's a 5-10 point moves, but the overall bias has been established since early to be on the short side. This is already given before the market opens. This already we know from Sunday open. This is how. Do not expect in 3D or 2D representation unless we get to the point where we can see higher dimensions represented and market is unfolding. We can see that through that space. We don't have that technology right now, unfortunately. We do have it in mathematics, in higher matrices, n dimension matrices. Real-time software, we don't have those kind of things. So just keep that in mind. And that is all we wanted to say. Since you are here listening and making effort to listen to this, let's give it one more tip here on the Tesla, because it had it earning, right? So double top is what we said. Be careful. We did not draw this top through our vibration cycles because we want to still keep these levels, but we did draw this one. If you look at the video we just created for 8 different stocks we would like to follow, just what else can we do? If you learn the technology yourself and you acquire these tools, then you can do it on any stock you want. But anyways, the point is, this was of interest to us. Double top, triple top, that's fine. If it penetrates, we had the levels on the top, and if it is unfolding, it is going here. If really a big challenge happens on planet Earth, we are going here. So we went from here, we met this target, double top, everybody can see those kind of things. You only need to print those basic tech stack, right? We are interested more into bigger phenomena. So anyway, so we are here now, right? Now the question is, what do you want to do? Again, at these levels, we want to do 25, 25, 50. And we do tactical tradings. That you can ask your brokers how to stitch things together based on your account. The money guys. Thank you so much. I hope it helped a little bit to clarify. Be in honest space. So this is what it is. Anybody who says everything is unfolding right in front of you on daily basis, before it happens we give the probability spaces. So think in that constant I would say thought process where we are dealing with probability space between 0 and 1. We are not dealing with 100 or 0. We are dealing with probabilities. Probabilities. If 5 things come together, edge goes higher, and having this up front before market opens, we can also start doing it midnight eventually. But this is what it is. So tomorrow we can same thing. Now everything we're talking about is just doing subtractions, adding and subtracting. There can also be divisions going on. That is, if you look at the year 2024 is 8, month is 7, 8 plus 7 is 15 is 6. Now if I take the month and the year and I divide that by the day, 6 by 6 is 1. Even though this is very simple first grade mathematics, that's how universe unfolds. This is 1. 7 minus 6 is 1. So you're collecting more evidences. There are a lot more 30 things like these, which you learn in level 3. Once you learn it, you should be focusing as a trader. What is the purpose? As a trader, you get these tools. You just say, draw the tool and do whatever you want, right? And then you already know behind the scenes what's going on, why it is unfolding, why it is reacting. But do not expect it is, I would say 80% we can get it. Sometimes we don't get, because I said, even though we had a 6 frequency, it is not stopping. We would have gone to 3 and 3. 3 here and 3, boom. Still it did the total 6 movement. Now it did straight 6. So always be careful of 3, 6 and 9. That is all there is. I hope this helped, and rest vibrations and futures will continue on and on and on, because if you know the vibration, you have the secrets and you can take advantage. Thank you so much.